I'm Jeff. Today I'm going to bring in you your Holiday Survival Guide workout number 1 here. We got 5 moves. I'm going to jump right into this. I'm going to give you 3 variations of each exercise, a beginner, intermediate, and advanced version for each one. Level 1, level 2, level 3, if you will. Do the one that challenges you the best, but keeps you safe, but also gets you the greatest results. Here we go. We're going to start with the jump squat variation. Start low level, low impact. Make it more advanced as we go on. Level 1, I want you to go from a squat hold, which is what we'll do. If you have knee issues, use the wall. Perform a wall sit. This will prevent you from actually having a squat, which can irritate the knees if you have issues. Go from a quarter sit to a half sit to a full range of motion sit. Here, again, training the quads. It'll work all the same muscles that we get from the squat, minimizing the impact, okay? I go from that wall sit into a body weight squat. So here I can hold it as deep as I can without knee pain, or I can perform a squat, okay? And I can pick up the tempo, making it more of a speed squat for the entire work period, okay? So that's kind of our level 1, hold for the entire work period, all the way to a body weight squat to a speed squat. Now, level 2, we go into this more dynamic version, which is the drop squat. So I'm going to start feet inside hip width and basically jump out into the bottom of the squat. Here to the bottom, back to the top, bottom, top, bottom, top. I want you to really focus on still, if you're doing this variation, still maintaining that front thigh parallel, get that deep range of motion. Basically get your butt down, right? Should have just said that. Here, drop, drop. I can make it faster or slower based upon my fitness level. Level 3, we actually go into the full jump squat. So a little bit more advanced. Don't let the knees cave in. Push those things out. Toes out, knees out. Start from the bottom, explode up to the bottom, top, bottom, here. Make sure chest out. We're landing softly, heel to midsole. Good landing mechanics. Now we'll get your heart rate up. Some serious burn in the legs. Check that out. Station number 2, we're going to go into the pledge push-up. Working the top, front of the body, upper body, abs, front shoulders. Pledge push-up, we go from a hold to a pledge push-up. So let's start here. Level 1, I can go a push-up hold, or if this bothers my wrists, come down into a low plank here, or up into a higher plank, okay? So here's all I'm doing. Level 1, just holding for that entire work period. Level 2, feet nice and wide. I'm gonna go into the pledge. So I've got a 1-arm base of support. And what I'm trying to do is perform this pledge motion without getting any rotation of the body. So it's an anti-rotation movement to train the abs. Squeeze that butt. Don't let the hips shift side to side. Here, I merely make it harder by going feet hip width apart, which increases the challenge. And in level 3, I could add a push-up with the pledge. And basically, you are pledging to work out some serious holiday candy and cakes, right? Okay, station 3, we're gonna move up and go into a split squat variation. So kind of like the wall sit, let's start with minimal impact and or minimize as much as we can, and then increase the challenge. So in level 1, I go from a split stance and only hold. So here, I can hold at a quarter split squat, half split squat, or a full split squat. Ideally, 90-90s at the bottom, okay? This shin needs to be vertical, not out here. So load it up on the front heel. So hold for level 1. Level 2, I can actually perform a split squat. Here, all the way down, back to the top. Halfway, I would just switch legs. In level 3, I do an arm progression. So from here to here, which is harder, and the most difficult would be an overhead Y split squat, which puts the most amount of loading on my body without adding external load, okay? Switch halfway on that. Then we move into seated rows. Get a band, orange, red, or black. based upon your upper body strength. Seated rows, great exercise without having to buy some expensive equipment, okay? Plus, if you train a lot of body weight, it's hard to train that upper mid back or shoulder area for posture and stability of the shoulder. This will get it done. Loop it around the foot, chest out, shoulders down and back, and I want to prevent rounding of the shoulders on this, okay? Keep the chest out. So I'm going to start by initiating elbows past the rib cage, control back down. I'll start slow at first. Don't shrug, don't flex the wrist. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. I merely make it harder by picking up the tempo of this. Slaying the back of the shoulders, great way to integrate that pulling component. Make sure you get a band training the rear shoulder. Then we finish up with a little bit of, we've hit all 4 areas of the body, lower, upper, front, back. We finish off with some total body cardio move to really get it. I love doing a high energy move to finish off the circuit. This is it. We're going to do a variation of the jumping jack. So let's start minimal impact. We're going seal jack 2 instead of going overhead. Here, stepping seal jacks for level 1. I know this is the coolest thing you've ever seen in your life, and you're going to feel awesome by doing this. But if you have knee issues, I can pick it up. I'm not having to jump, and I can just increase the tempo. Basically, bottom line is just get my heart rate up regardless of how cool or uncool that looks, right? Level 2, we actually perform the seal jack. Here, open it up. You can clap. There's a seal bark. I think a seal barks, okay? And in level 3, I integrate different dynamic movements into it. I'll give you 2 options. The X seal jack, here, or the crossover jack, here, here, here. There you go, little dance step. Hopefully you have dancer-like feet. Get after that, a great 5 exercise circuit. Crank it up. Get fit this holiday season. Till next time, I'm Jeff McDaniel. Get fast fit.